Hello, my crafty friends. This is Teresa with Fresh and Renewed with Teresa. As you see, I've got a spinner wheel going. I am going to take off mixed media-ish product because I used that. What did we use last time? I don't remember. Shaker element. And then I forgot to use it. But anyhow, I'm going to take it off. Okay, so this is my Use Your Kits and Scraps video where I do several spinner wheels to choose what I'm going to use, what I'm doing. So here I'm going to spin for this one, and this is kind of this is the spinner wheel that tells me kind of what product I'm going to do, what embellishments I might use, other kinds of things. Not what product, not what brand name product, but what actual like generic type product. Okay, I am going to spin. Okay, and easy enough, we're going to spin we're going to use Love from Lizzie strips. That is really easy. I'm going to remove that, and we'll go on to the next spinner wheel. And the next one, for Use Your Scrap, you see this wheel right here? I need to delete it, but Use Your Scrap color palette wheel. I am going to pull a color cube card, and I'll do that when I have my top down video going, and we'll see what color palette we have. Use Your Scrap sketch is the next one. What kind of sketches are we going to use? I have several different ones, and from all different people. So here we go. And we're going to use a sketch from Jess Crafts. I do want you to know I've only ever used one of her sketches. And so I will need to go on her YouTube channel and find out where to get her sketches. But she has some great ones. Usually there are no scrap sketches. So, yeah, so we're going to use that. I'm excited about doing that. Okay, next spinner wheel. Is the last one, and this is actually what we're going to do. So I have all different kinds of cards. I do have tags, bookmarks, and all different kinds of cards. So let's see. I'm going to take off winter cards because we did that. And I don't remember what the other one was the other day. So, but I do know that we already did winter cards. So let's spin. Oh, nice. We are going to be making some floral cards. Okay. So I'll be right back with my top-down camera, and we'll pull a color cube card. Or actually, let's go spin the wheel to pull the color cube card, and then I'll show you what it is, so you can see what number it is. I'll need to go get that wheel. here we go. All right, I have 1 through 500. I'm going to exclude 28 because I forgot to remove it. And then I do not know what the other 2 that I have recently used is, because I didn't remove those either, but we'll just go with it. If it's a repeat, it's a repeat. All right, let's spin. This has got 1 through 500 because I have both cubes. And we will spin for what number we're going to pull. Okay, and we are going to pull card number 283. And I will show you what that is, and we will get busy. Hello, my crafty friends. This is Teresa. Welcome back. In the first part of the clip, I showed you all the spinner wheels, and for the spinner wheel, for sketches, I pulled Just Craft Sketch, and I'm already a subscriber at her YouTube channel, but I've was on her email list, and I've used one sketch before, but I haven't used her sketches a whole lot because I have a whole ton of sketches in front of me. If you're not aware, I have a little acrylic drawer thing in front of me that has 6 little drawers, and all of my little printed sketches that I print off. I print them 4 to a page, and cut them apart, and then they fit in those drawers. I won't be doing that with hers because I have enough in there. But occasionally when I do use these, I just use them on screen. And so this was the sketch that I used. And the one thing that I did do differently is each piece was matted. And as you'll see on my cards, I did not mat them. Then, as you saw the spinner wheel, you choose card 283 for my color palette. And it was watery and different colors of blues. And so it reminded me of mermaids. So, and it's very fitting that I didn't get this up yesterday, and today is the first day of Mermay. This is the video that should have gone up yesterday, but we were super, super busy. We went out of town to visit a friend and meet them for lunch. And I was just too exhausted when I got back. I got part of it done when I was before, but I just couldn't get the rest done. So anyhow, these are the cards that I did. Instead of matting, because I knew I was going to use Love from Lizzie strips somewhere, and that I used my Love from Lizzie strips on this big piece, I decided to use ink on to sponge some ink onto these 2. And so I had a sticker sheet that I got from Hobby Lobby because I love mermaids. And so I got this big sticker sheet from there. And so I just used it to be my focal points. So, and yes, it's got some colors in it that aren't really in the color palette, but I took the liberty to go ahead and use them. So this one has a mermaid tail and says, "Let's be mermaids." And there's some starfish on the inside. I really love the front and the back inside. So then I needed one more card base. Those 3 blue ones I had that were in my stash with the kits and scraps. So I used the 2 little seahorses and the sentiment I washed up like this because, hey, spiny little seahorses, they washed up like this. And again, I forgot to ink that one before I put it down, but then I started remembering. And then we have a little jellyfish on the inside. And then we have another mermaid tail, mermaid in training, and that on the inside. And I do need to go back and on some of these and put some enamel dots because I forgot. And then on this one we have mermaid kisses and starfish wishes. And I guess I should have put the starfish on this one, but I didn't. So, but I did put the 2 shells, and I had 1 sticker left on that sticker sheet. And I mean, I couldn't leave just 1 sticker. I had to use it. So she was wild at the sea. So those are my 4 cards that I made. When I do this video each month using up kits and scraps, I like to use to definitely make multiple cards, because that's the premise, to make cards with all of this stuff. And I have a ton of it. So anyhow, I hope this inspired you to get out your scraps and your kits you may have never touched, and get them out and craft with them. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.